That's a great question.
Well, thank you. I thought so myself. Danny, which players impressed you more this season, Volpe or Soto?
Anthony Volpe has impressed me more this season because I would expect Juan Soto to be doing what he's doing and to be producing the way he is and to be interacting with the fans and loving them and signing autographs while the game is going on. But for Anthony Volpe in his second season, right, that sophomore slump that everybody talks about, did you see his at-bats that he took? Have you seen the way that he's hitting the ball to all fields? Have you seen what he's done? By the way, you mentioned the batting average. That's first in the league. OPS, that's fourth in the league. In all of Major League Baseball, he is 22 years old. That is damn impressive.
Yeah, I totally agree, Danny. I mean, maybe I'm jaded. I've watched Juan Soto for so many years now, including up close when I cover the Nationals. But to me, it has to be Anthony Volpe. He took what the Yankees told him to get better at this offseason, to add some power, to make sure that those slugging numbers were up, and he ran with it. And he had a terrific spring training, and I think he's really taken that and taken that confidence into the season. So people, I think, were so disappointed by him, and Harp, I think you can speak to this as well, because he wasn't awesome out of the gates. And I think we forget sometimes that he was the youngest player to play shortstop for the Yankees since Derek Jeter. There were so many expectations on him. And when you look at his line at the end of the season, he had a really good year. He just had long slumps, and people expected too much right away. I am very impressed by him. I think he is an absolute star.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. And not just because of what you're saying about what he did last year, but if you look at his at-bats are night and day compared to last year in terms of his plate discipline. He's not chasing pitches, and he's flattened out that swing. He's not getting beat up in the zone like he was last year. He doesn't have the uppercut. So what he's doing is not a fluke. He's not going to hit 400, but I think he can hit 300. He looks like that kind of kid now. He's got that kind of plate discipline that he didn't have last year.
Yeah, Volpe is on the verge of superstardom. I mean, that's how good he's been here. And you could just see he looks at the part, he feels the part. You know, Soto, obviously, we know what Juan Soto could be, but Britt, it's been a lot of fun watching him enjoy New York and all that that has to offer. His first weekend, of course, at Yankee Stadium, falling in love with the fans. Soto's defense been good as well. I mean, Juan Soto seems to be loving it being a member of the Yankees. You think that that changes anything as far as the free agency goes?
I don't. I think he loves the city. I think we've seen so much about how much he loves the city, and he loves, being back on the East Coast, having family in New York. I still think that I would be shocked if it wasn't the Mets or the Yankees where Soto ends up. Now, I've said this before, but I believe if the Yankees win a World Series, people forget how competitive Juan Soto is. It killed him losing in San Diego under those expectations. I think if they do that, it would give the Yankees an edge. But otherwise, especially if, like I said, the Mets stumble in as a wild card team, the Yankees get eliminated in the first round, then it's a toss-up. Then it's about money. And the edge is always going to go to Steve Cohen and the Mets.
Soto.